Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do some 4v4 Regicide Fortress on Age of Empires 2 HD Edition's The Forgotten expansion pack. So, should be quite a bit of fun. We tried to balance these teams, but we'll see. I mean, there's a gross skill discrepancy between a lot of the players in here, but we'll make do. And of course, I don't really play Regicide ever, but I know some of you guys want to see that, so we're going to go try that today. So yeah, I'm not, I guess I'm not an expert on Regicide, I suppose, but part of the entertainment is watching me get housed and whatnot, and we'll see where life takes us from there. Now, another thing, okay, so Fortress, of course, is a map where you start, like, walled in. You start with walls, you start with, like, farms, and all this mumbo jumbo. I have no idea how I'm supposed to open on this map. I guess there's no sheep, right? So we'll just go straight to the berries, which are all stuck. Oh, I actually did get Japanese, isn't that what Deer Hunter wanted me to play? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, hope you guys find this match both entertaining and informative. Not really a Regicide player, and of course, while I'm streaming, my focus is always divided between providing a meaningful commentary as well as reading the Twitch chat, so it can be quite distracting, so pardon me if I make some silly mistakes, but we will make do with what we've got. I don't really think that really any of these guys are Regicide players, but hello, Cision! Welcome to the stream, man. Seriously, major thanks for the 3.7 update to Aoe2 HD. It is a lot better now. Frame rate issues were pretty unfortunate prior to that, but you know, now the game actually runs quite smoothly. So really, a really massive improvement, I gotta say. Oh yeah, and I've devised a new system, so hopefully this will prevent me from having to Alt-Tab to read the Twitch chat and whatnot. I should just be able to, you shouldn't have to worry about the music resetting, because it's a really annoying bug. Where if you Alt-Tab, it just resets the music. Definitely an interesting one. Now, you usually want to scout with your king a little bit on Regicide, but you know, be careful not to run it into an enemy cat. The king, for whatever reason in Aoe2, is incredibly fast mobile. You know, for a really fat guy in a bunch of bathrobes, he runs really fast, and he has better vision than the scout, so that's always interesting. Oh yeah, definitely. Completely agree, Simon. So yeah, careful with your king, but he's a pretty good scout. I'm really paranoid, so I'm going to put him back in the castle right now, but usually a good idea. So let's see, we're with Zarsh, iVictorious, and Okerville. Alright. Not quite sure what my plan is this game as the Japanese. Something with Samurai, probably because we start with the castle, so why not? So I'll try and read the Twitch chat as much as I can during these matches, but you know, I'm trying to actually play as well. Aoe2 is like easily one of the worst games possible for trying to multitask in. It makes it's very, very difficult. I will do more scenarios soon. You know, I got final exams this coming week, so no live stream on this coming Friday, so that'll be like August 8th, I think, is the next Friday. So no stream then. I'll do something next week, obviously. The week after that. And maybe I'll throw in something extra if I can. They have final exams, means that you know, that's not doable. Of course, since this is, you know, Fortress, right, and we start, you know, walled in, we got these towers, barracks, farms, all this mumbo-jumbo. We're pretty safe, we're pretty rush-resistant. Early game units are never going to be able to break through these walls. So rushing is pretty pointless. What you want to do usually 9 out of 10 times in Fortress is you gotta, let me check the enemy says for you. We're against the Mongols, Huns, Vikings, and Saracens, and the Japs. Usually want to go for fast castle age on these maps. It's usually really counterproductive to go for anything else, because you're not breaking through those walls anytime soon. Well, if the Zarsh is clicking up, I guess I'll click up too. I think you're supposed to go up, you're supposed to go up with something like 24, 25 pop on Regicide, something like that. You should shoot for like a 9-minute castle age, I believe, in my incredibly limited experience with it. So let's see, my flank is Okerville. Interesting, interesting. I'll have to protect that guy. So you usually want to go for fast castle age, and then from there, you see where life takes you. I've seen some, you know, certainly some play with unique units. You know, siege workshops and whatnot. Until you get to the castle age, fat chance getting through these walls. That's basically the general idea here. I know that Regicide is really commonly played on the map Fortress, because it's just more fun that way. And it's a good change of pace. With Regicide, another thing that I know a lot of lower rated players do make a mistake of is that they will forget that you don't start with gold on this mode. You start with a ton of food and a ton of wood, but that means you can't even research loom until you start mining gold. So do keep that in mind. I also believe they took the fish out of this map on the Forgotten, as that was a little imbalanced, I guess. You never stone walls in the Forgotten, right? That'll make it like those men-at-arms rush a little more viable. Hello, Prince Charming. Pleasure to have you, dude. Love that Pathblood Hero's perfection. Okay, hopefully Okerville is not next to Tetrades or something. That would be awful. Tetrades is the... Of course he's the Mongols. But of course, what other civ would he random? Duh. We're gonna go straight to that Castle Age thing. Down to Blacksmith and Market right away. That's what we call a fast Castle Age strategy. Of course, if you would like some help with your early game, some build orders and all that mumbo jumbo, I got a million tutorials on my YouTube page, which will probably help you. I don't like to go over my build order that much anymore, because I don't want to be a broken record. I know that many of you know this stuff, and if I explain it every time, as helpful as it is to some, it's certainly not helpful to others. So, try to balance that a bit. Should be able to click up right about now. That's bad. Double bit axe. Okay. Start getting our eco techs. He's against. I still haven't scouted that. I still haven't scouted his opponent yet. Interesting. Oh, I do have boars. Oh, but they're outside the walls. I don't have loom. I don't trust this ping. I know that there is quite the ping in this particular match, and I would rather not lose vills for free like that. Okay, good. No one's up to castle yet. Ain't nobody got wood for this. Some of you guys are fired. Still haven't found that guy. Ideally, now Twitch has really ridiculous requirements for their partnership program. They want you to have, ideally 400 viewers all the time. Okay, he's next to Spear. That's not bad. Spear's Vikings. They want you to have like 400 viewers all the time, but they're pretty lenient about that, especially if you're playing like a smaller game like Age of Empires and you're not playing like League of Legends or something like that. They're pretty lenient, so you can kind of get by with like 200 viewers. I would love to get the Twitch partnership, but I really don't have a lot of viewers right now. But once the final exams are done, I'll start streaming more often. Hopefully, you guys show up more often, and see what we can do. But I appreciate the support as always, of course. So many of you guys show up here all the time, even though it's incredibly inconvenient for you due to time zones. And that's my apologies. There's nothing I can really do about time zones, unfortunately. If I had my way, I wouldn't be even streaming at this hour. I'd be streaming much later, but gotta be nice to my European viewers, I guess. That's why we're doing this right now. I haven't set up the donation notifiers and whatnot for Twitch yet, because they seem to be really confusing. But it's on my to-do list, certainly. Okay, Tetrades is Mongol Pocket. Interesting. I think I need some stone. I always prioritize your wood upgrades, by the way, guys. I mean, while all the upgrades in this game are super important, the lumberjack ones, the lumber camp, are pretty darn importante. Okay, so I guess the other guy in the corner is orange. So I got the Vikings and Mongols on my side. Not too bad. If you're wondering why they took the fish out of Regicide, at least from what I understand, is that it could be really unfair to players. Some players would spawn with no fish, some would spawn with a ton of fish. And getting control of the water and fishing, it gives you a huge edge in Age of Empires 2. It really does. Because when you think about it, you never really want to farm unless you have to, because farming costs wood, first of all, and your villagers don't farm very efficiently. Farming is one of the slowest sources of food, so you don't want to do that ideally unless you have to. It's better, obviously, to farm than have nothing else. I'm just actually gonna get one just in case. You never know when something stupid's gonna happen. But yeah, don't want to farm unless you have to, ideally, and, you know, having access to all that fish can really give you a big edge. Sure, you do have to invest wood into that, though, obviously, for fishing ships, and I don't know what this scout's doing. Also, fishing ships gather food really quickly from fish, compared to other types of... Well, that's why I can't get over there, it's a wall. Alright, let's see how it is. They gather faster from deep sea fish, by the way, do keep that in mind. Also quite important. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of boom it up a bit, but if my flanks need anything, I will certainly come to them if they need me. Every stream, guys, I always try to do, you know, at least one noob, you know, one low-rated player match and one higher-rated player match. So I do 2 of one of those, and it's just whatever you guys want, so... I always ask people. Put out some extra TCs. I do look forward to when I'm done with final exams, though. I can finally get some free time in to do more YouTube stuff. We're gonna Japs boom into something. But if my flanks need me at all, then I'll be there for them. We'll probably go something samurai related. That sounds like fun. I like samurai. Definitely. I don't really play custom maps often, but I used to. I used to play them all the time, man. When I was first starting Aoe2 online, way back in the day, I was a young whippersnapper. I used to play CBA like religiously. You know, I played a ton of Pathblood. Pathblood Heroes Perfection is simply one of my favorite scenarios, and I think easily one of the better ones out there, just overall. Used to play a ton of scenarios, but eventually I moved over to random map. Scenarios, I guess, was a good way to, you know, help get some of my old clan members initiated into Aoe2. Used to be a part of a big Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds clan back in the day, but eventually we moved to Aoe2 because of you know, lack of players, I guess, in Galactic Battlegrounds, which is unfortunate. And, you know, scenarios were a good way to get sort of accustomed to the units and whatnot. I mean, I'd always played Aoe2, so I didn't really need any help in that regard, but those guys certainly did. Good times, though. I think if I have one goal, you know, one of my goals in life, I guess, would be to try and revive an interest in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. I think that'd be really cool. If you're not aware, that's like the Star Wars version of Aoe2 to a degree. Sort of a spin on the series you all know and love, and it is really an interesting idea for sure. It shows you, I guess, how crazy you could make Aoe2. They really push the engine to the limit. It's an interesting game. Can't tell if it's better or worse than Aoe2. I think that's a purely opinion-based thing, but it's certainly an interesting twist. Add some variety, I guess. Get that wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow time! Yeah, Galactic Battlegrounds was the shit, man. I'm telling you, man. It was a good game. Eat arrows! Hopefully he dies to that castle, but looks like he gets away. Alright, no problem. Oh, the Japanese get faster attacking infantry, they get all sorts of other weird... Oh my god, my villagers are so high right now. Their trebuchets also pack and unpack faster with their unique tech, but, wow, my bills are high as fuck. Don't do drugs, kids, you end up like the villagers in Aoe2. Completely unresponsive, useless, and fighting you every step of the way. I don't know what's more scary, you know, like, some of the top-rated players in this game, or the villager AI. They're both fearsome opponents. If the game is laggy enough, I guess you could argue that, you know, you're fighting the game more than the players to a degree. Certainly. So Tetrades has a sick boom going on. Looks like orange as well. Looks like purple's boom is actually really weak, but oh, he's being attacked. I should probably a little bit of a hand over here. Okay. Alright, I'm coming, bro. Alright, start putting down some military production. My vills are still not chopping these trees. What the... You fired! Holy Christ, what are these vills doing? Go over there. Go far away from each other. Having their own little orgy in the woods, I guess. These guys too. Get all fired. Crossbows for now, or something like that. What's the Vikings going? He's got just mangonels, I guess. Yeah, just because you can go elephant archers, I probably would say that's not generally a wise idea. They're very expensive. Don't go elephants. Our eco is weak. Make lots of TC, please. Yeah, don't try to invest in more elephants or something like that unless you've got the economy of a god. Otherwise, you will crumble into dust and not to be able to afford to create those. Some vets. Yellow has built a gate inside Purple's base. Not quite sure about that one. That is interesting. That is super BM, I guess. I like it. Lag in Aoe2 HD laxatory? That's absurd. There's no lag. It's merely a figment of your mind. Although I guess Aoe2 HD does run a lot smoother now. Now it's actually lag issues rather than FPS, so I'll take it. Ping is something that you can actually work with, I guess. Okay, he's going for the berserks. Oh my god, I can counter those with samurai, words I never thought I'd say. I hope the Zarsh has got that. Looks like the orange guy is, I guess, better than I thought. Dude appears to be out booming to trades. I love that super BM like gate inside the enemy base though. He's assimilated the walls. Seems legit. Okay, I guess yeah. Samurai will counter that. Some weird sort of bizarro universe. This is actually a good idea. Not quite sure. Put a castle over there, I think. That way I can reinforce easily. Holy balls! What in Poseidon's left testicle is going on? Okay, well, that's not a good sign, per se. Where are all of my idiot builders going? You're all fired. You're all gonna go somewhere else. It looks like shitballs. It appears we've reached an impasse. That gate is hilarious, though. Real. Okay. More villagers of the villager variety. Sorry for the lack of uploads recently, I suppose. My final exams have made things a little harder than I bargained for. Thankfully, I'm almost done with that. Just got a little bit more time. Just one more week. Oh boy, he's imp. It begins. The pain train. Why am I so, like, little gold? Gold miners suck. Don't have gold mining. Explains that. Crisis averted. Now, one thing I'm concerned about is that our good friend over here, iVictorious, might neglect his flank too much. Let's see. I'm okay here. Okerville needs like 50 more TCs. Okerville makes 3 more TC. Gray, help Zerg. Yes. I need lead skirms. These unoccupado. Perfecto. There are 3 dudes over here, though, that is for sure. Okay, so the crossbows, kind of good against those berserks. Always want to build counter units. University ballistics, good idea. Don't want to be missing my shots. Might be able to actually click up in a second. How's this fight going? Decently. Got myself a relic though. That's not bad. Light cavalry. Okay, I'll have to start working on ye old pikemen. See, what's nice is that now that they've swapped it so anyone with a ping over 200 is listed as red. Now, anytime I play with like any viewer, because most of you are from Europe, it always lists as laggy, like always. Everybody lags now, even though like nothing's changed, just a visual thing. I have to struggle this game. It's going places. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cannot fight 3 dudes over here. That is for certain. I have seen, so far, I've seen cam archers, reds, Mongol things, and then lots of berserks. Oh my god, berserks. Put another castle over here. I'm just gonna have to get out some trash, I think. It's always trash time. Let's see. Once I get to imp, that'd be kind of nice. Could use some hand cannoneers for sure, I think. I think my eco's still weak too. You know, guys, if you can't sustain your unit production for whatever reason, it's probably because your eco sucks. You need more bills. Usually you want like half the max pop. At least 100 always, unless for some reason you're playing on some weird ass pop settings, but usually you want like 100. The 3v 1.5 over here is real. My goodness. I could be holding this off a lot better though, like objectively speaking. This is not the smoothest defense. Gonna have to get more guys out. Yeah, for sure. Why do I have a cav archer? Must have made that by accident. If you're wondering why the music sometimes resets, I'm sorry. Like, if the game alt-tabs or something for whatever reason, and sometimes something will pop up on my notification bar, it will just alt-tab me, and it resets the music. I can't fix that, that's a bug with the actual game itself, but I try to avoid that and minimize that as much as possible. Yeah, Zar says he's okay, so that's a good sign. Not that much wood for you, buddy. I need as much wood as I can get. Otherwise, you can have all of it. Oh mon dieu. This is looking bad. Okay, more pikes, more pikes, more pikes. I have so much wood, I mean so much gold, and I have nothing else. That tells me that I need lots of floors. Make it as balanced like balls. It's really hard for me to multitask when I'm doing the commentating and playing thing. The struggle is too real. Maybe I can finally get this damn hell burger upgrade. Alright, that's not bad. Now I have no wood. Is there no end to this madness? It is a fine-ass madness. Ay, Dios mío! Okay, I'll, Okerville is dying. Okay, maybe I need to raise the EO requirement to 1750. I don't know. Can't win, man. Okay, well, hopefully my Victorious knows what he's doing, and we don't lose this front. Because he's pushing red, so if I can just hold the line, then we've got this. Okay, I will hold the line. This might be doable. I will just stall. Give me it all she's got now. Oh yeah, and of course, if I'm missing some of your Twitch questions, I'll answer them after the match. You know, towards the end of the stream or whatever. I'll get to your questions, but right now, this looks like it's a really close match, and I gotta suck a little less, I think. Gotta try a little harder than I bargained for. Boy, I'll tell you, I should fix that music thing. Oh, how the tables have turned, son! Thy ass is mine. Okay. Here he comes. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. Whoa, my god, I have a lot of viewers. What is going on? Thank you so much for tuning in the stream. There's a lot of viewers, wow. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Enjoy your stay. I do this every Friday, except next Friday. Next Friday's an exception, I got final exams, but I do this every Friday. And if you miss any of the matches, I post them all on my YouTube page. Alright, Spear, your berserks are going down, son. Better to here with your beards and axes and all your Nordic shenanigans. Reveal has advanced. Not bad. We've been housed. The mission has been compromised. I think this might be my newest record for viewers. It's like 250 plus lives. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Son of a balls. Just gonna drag that really far down. Oh, right, that's not my gate! God damn it. Right. Okay. The gate is going down, even though my units are so stupid. Just attack the gate, please. Thank you. Siege engineers, I think is the... I think siege engineers is the higher priority here. Oh my god! Okay. Trolliest gate in the world. Oh wow, looks like I Victorious is doing great. Good job, guys. Was it Okerville who... Wait, no, it was like Golden Slab or something, right? He kept asking me to do good Regicide games. It looks like we finally got one for the channel. Not bad. Had a good Regicide game since 1991. Let's see. These guys will need my threes. New Jap's unique tech, I gotta say. I never once played the Japanese and thought, like, damn, if only my keeps were better, but... Well, whatever, I guess, encourages people to try something new. I have a lot of stone, too. My God. Alright, good luck stopping my trebuchet, son. Thou hast no chance. Not bad. Looks like they're breaking about even over there, but yeah. So the Blitzkrieg has certainly got Atreides. Goths v Mongols, not the best matchup for Mongols, for sure. And he's down for the count. Well played, guys. That was a really good choice on iVictorious's part to actually go for Atreides like that. Really paid off for sure. I'm floating a lot of money. I could probably just tribute it all to Okerville. I'll boom up a bit. Up him a bit as well. And on the upgrades route, that's good. No problem, Okerville. Yeah, no, good job, good job. I'm surprised how well that worked out, actually, in retrospect. I was concerned, thought maybe Atreides would be able to hold that line. Looks like the Huskarl spam is too obnoxious. Hello, the Crown! Welcome! I kind of don't want to mine his resources, but... Yeah, like I said, Gossipy Mongol's not the best. Oh, it's the best matchup, for sure. Looks like wow, they're actually like losing that side now. As funny as that is. I think iVictoria should redirect his focus over there. Hooray! You are not needed here. Alright, Spear. Berserkers, well done. I like this match, because this match I get to actually, like, do, you're gonna do my favorite thing, which is fast castling, and then making some crossbows, miscellaneous trash units, gunpowder, and siege. Very cost-efficient and awesomely fun combo. Idols, 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 idols. There. Okay, tread down this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Please. Is it champs time? It's always champs time. More like trade cards time. Probably could have deleted all those lumberjacks in retrospect. I really don't need any of those. But this match is over anyway. I don't need to worry about readjusting my eco, I guess. Alright, rip your castle. GG, well played. The worst matchup in the game, though, certainly, well, the Goths screw a lot of things if they get full. I would say it's probably the Mayans versus Goths. That is a hell of a match in the late game. Got some plenty of great late game shenanigans. Never let a Goth player boom. So true. So true. So hopefully you guys got a feel this one, actually. It's nice to get some Regicide on the channel for a change. Sit up a little bit. And they're done. So yeah, at this point in the game, you know, so I'm floating some resources, right? You know, if this game wasn't over in the next, like, 5 minutes, I would be deleting some of my villagers, shifting them to other resources. Because, you know, if you're floating, like, more than 1k of anything, you really want to shift your eco around. I don't need all these villagers for certain. So, you know, if you're floating, like, 20k wood, if you're floating 20k wood late game, like, for the love of God, remove some lumberjacks, move them around. You don't need all those lumberjacks. So, you know, just keep that in mind, right? You adjust your eco to your needs. The evolving demands. Not bad. It's also been a little while since I played the Japs, I guess. It's pretty cool. Good game, I have to say. Oh my goodness. Largest army 189. That'll do it. Oh, I actually converted a unit? Ha! I don't even remember doing that. Maybe my monk did that automatically, and that's how I got that one cav archer. Maybe that was one of Laxatori's cav archers. Not bad. And yeah, the gold deflected. Cool. Wow, I got a strongest eco in the game, I suppose. Perhaps a little too strong, though. Not not bad. Yeah, but notice the secret to success here is that the players who were struggling, for the most part, had a very weak eco, and the players that were performing really well had a very strong eco, lots of villagers. You need lots of villagers, guys. If you're, like, making units, right, you know, you're trying to sustain, you know, paladin production or whatever, and you don't have the food, you don't have the gold, that's because you don't have enough villagers. 9 out of 10 times, because you don't have enough villagers. Obviously, it's up to a point. You know, if you're not slinging anybody, you don't need 280 villagers, but if you're making war elephants or something, you're going to need a lot. It's just whatever, however much you need to sustain troop production, and that varies. But just remember, the secret to success lies in a strong economy. Alright, so anyway, GG well played, guys. That was a really good game. I'm actually really quite pleased with that one, so hopefully this makes up for a little bit of the lack of recent uploads and whatnot. Got a great kick out of this match. My teammates played quite well. This is a quality game. Definitely one of the most, one of the more fun ones I played recently, for sure. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, if you could leave me a like rating on YouTube, I would really appreciate that. And of course, if you like this video, I have plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos on my YouTube page as well. So feel free to give those a look. Oh, and I also have the newest version of my custom AI on the Steam Workshop, which you can take a look at if you're interested. I'll be updating that shortly with some bug fixes and whatnot. Anyway, thank you so much for the support, as always, guys. I really do appreciate it. Pleasure to have all of you around. Love reading your comments, love reading the Twitch chat. It's cool to have you guys, and I've got so many new people today. This is really cool. So I'm really glad that you guys decided to stop by and say hello, and I hope you're all enjoying the stream. I will be back in 60 seconds. We will be back with the next match of the live stream. I'm going to start doing the drawing and whatnot in a minute, so I will be right back. I will see you all shortly. GG, well played. I shall return in 1 minute.